Hey everybody. This is the second video in a series covering the very interesting formations you can see very easily on a trip along I-70 in Utah between Salina in the west and Green River in the east. This particular formation is on the westbound side of the Ghost Rock View Area and is about 39 miles west of Green River, Utah. Again, on the westbound side of I-70. So it's a canyon area here. It's not all that deep, a couple hundred feet thereabouts. And you can see the background. There's some pretty interesting formations. This was filmed the same day and just an hour or so after the first video you saw in the series about the San Rafael Swell area. So the sky's cleared up a little bit since then, but still, good deal of clouds. You can see how the canyon kind of moving from center bottom to upper right just kind of continues along, and obviously we don't follow the length of it. That would be too far. But when you got clouds like this, you get kind of dappled lighting, which can be interesting. Some things are in shadow, some things are lit up. And again, the beauty of this area is that it's so easy to get to. I mean, literally, you pull off onto the parking area and you're there. I mean, obviously, with the drone, I'm able to fly into the canyon somewhat. But even if you don't have a drone, you just, there's some great vistas and vantage points that really don't require any particular hiking. A lot of these formations will, at the edges of them, kind of fin out. Not thin out, but fin out. So you get fins here, and if the weather is right or the conditions are right, the fin might have a portion in the middle of it kind of fall away, and then you get an arch. So we're, more sandstone formations here. Most of the formations in Utah, southern Utah anyway, are sandstone of one era or another. These are not nearly as red as many of the other places, but they do come in various colors. Red being the most common, but yellows and browns, obviously. And if you look a little further back, you'll see it's almost like a varnish. They call it desert varnish on the faces of these cliffs. And it is in that desert varnish that many of the petroglyphs carved by the Native Americans, ancient petroglyphs, they would carve it into the desert varnish, the brownish material on the face of the cliffs. All right, turning back towards the direction from which we came, you can see the interstate there, I-70, to the right side. And in the background, a little right of center and a little above center is the actual ghost rock formation. You'll see it a little bit better in a minute. The lighting almost looks like it's, sort of later in the day, but this is almost noontime, a little after noon. Mid-February, so we still have snow, particularly on the north and northeasterly faces. Now looking east, that's not the Ghost Rock Formation, though it does kind of look like it. That's looking in the direction of the San Rafael Swell View Area that was featured in the first video in this series. And there's a better, closer up view of the actual ghost rock. And to get a closer look at that's an eastbound viewpoint. So you really should view that from the eastbound side. And there's me towards the left, just sort of near the tree line there. I tend to use trees or anything I can use for shade to make it a little easier to see the screen. So thanks for watching.